So in this video, we're going to explain how to get the best sounds out of your cymbals and the kit as a whole. We're going to go over room miking. We're going to show you a 2-mic technique for doing the overheads. We're also going to show you how to tight mic the hi-hat and the ride cymbal. Today we're going to use a pair of TLM 103s, and we're going to show you one of the good ways to mic up the overhead so you can get a nice stereo image. The most important thing when dealing with overhead mics is to make sure that they are both of equal distance from the snare drum. When you put a snare and a kick in the mix, you make sure that they're right down the center. So you want to make sure that that's where it's going to be in the overhead stereo image. This also eliminates any issues you might get into when you start mixing in the tighter mics. I have a cool trick for this, so I'm going to show you right now. You're always going to have some XLR kicking around your studio. So I'm going to show you a quick little trick to make sure that the mics are equal distance from the snare. So all you do is you put the cable down on the snare drum and just push the end right to the diaphragm of the microphone. If you've mic'd it correctly, it will go to the same spot on each microphone. In addition to having your overheads on the kit, it's always a good idea to put in a room mic. What this will do is sort of pick up the overall sound of the kit, and when you compress it down later in post-production, it'll sound really neat. In this case, we're going to use a Neumann U87. You can also use an Shure SM57, it's another popular choice. Now there's no real rules of where to put it in the room. The best way is just go around the room, try some different mics, try some different spots, and once you sort of find a place that you like, go with that. In this first situation, we have the mic straight up and down to the cymbal. Now, you can play with the distance from the cymbal and the mic, depending on if you want more cymbal sound, or if you lift it up, more of a roomier sound. You can also play a bit with the distance going forward or backwards. One might get more stick noise, and one might get more washy cymbal noise. Another popular way to mic the hi-hat is to come in from the side, almost on a 45-degree angle. What you're doing when you're coming on the side is you're getting more of the washy sound as the player plays the cymbal. So right now we're going to mic the ride cymbal. Now, just like the hi-hat, we're going to use a pencil condenser microphone. The reason for this is that these microphones are fairly directional, so they're going to help eliminate all those other things that are going on with the drum kit. Now, typically you have one of two choices. You can sort of focus more on the bell, or focus more toward the back of the cymbal. Like everything else, you want to make sure you move it around the cymbal and try different heights and different spots to make sure you get what sounds good. A traditional way of doing it is to put it about this high over the cymbal, maybe at a 45-degree angle toward the bell. This will make sure that when they're playing the cymbal, you'll get some of the stick, some of the washiness of the cymbal, and also some of the bell shots when they play it. Now, you can also experiment with the height and the back and forth, depending on what style of music it is and also what cymbal you're using.